Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Aggies will kick this away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the visitors start with a run that barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that previous play. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here in the opening drive. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. It's a fumble. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A pop pass on a jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the first down. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Tackled, but first down.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up. And they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The 9th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd down and short. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He missed it. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And here's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. We're going to see a repeat. Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Woods. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Makes the catch. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He hands it off from the gun. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down and what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Reed. Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Aggies come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They finally corral him at the 1.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second down and goal. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Coming up, second down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Collins. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 20.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Took some extra time in their weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. The returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Tight end goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Reed. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
You cannot be serious. This coach is going to go for it, backed up to his own end zone. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Aggies will have to punt this one away.
On to punt it away.
Breaks a tackle into the clear. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
LSU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Johnson. He's looking deep here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
LSU, number 17, with the grab and the score.
Extra point try coming now. PAT puts him in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away.
LSU 14, Texas A&M 7.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. The pocket breaking down. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to extend the play. Ball carrier tackled there.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the 2nd quarter? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights through the tackler. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Back to throw. It's Collins. Grab made by the tight end. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
LSU.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on first down. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through. But hold on, there is a flag on the field, so let's check that out. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. Someone moved just a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards. So, of course, the half cannot end on a defensive penalty. We got one final untimed down with zeros on the clock.
Number 32.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. It's a solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Here's the option play. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air. It's Reed. The pass rush closing in. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get the boot away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the LSU offense will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Here's the 2nd down play. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that.
The offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Off play action. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Little.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. A new set of downs after that completion.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Looking to chuck it again. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Crucial third down play right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Strong game by this quarterback. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
LSU 24, Texas A&M.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Texas A&M Aggies will take over first and 10.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They'll try the option play here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Aggies. No chance to catch him.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Again, makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down after that running play. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, LSU 24, Texas A&M 14.
Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Fights off a defender. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Johnson. Pressure is coming. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Takes them about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grabs behind the line. It's Owens. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now the Aggies looking to run some tempo here.
They get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
He's got a man down the middle. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Bringing pressure. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's escaping the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Reed. The pocket breaking down. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Receiver in motion now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Owens. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, A&M.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaks free. And he'll be brought down.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
LSU 27, Texas A&M 20.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to advance on the ball.
This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Under a minute to play here, the obvious tactic, just take a knee and see this game out. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.